McFly, Kelly Collis are returning to the airwaves.
I'm so excited for you. I'm looking at the app right now.
Welcome back, Tommy and Kelly!
The Tommy Show took pride in being an active member of the local community.
Thrilled for you.
And for making DC a happier place.
Congratulations, Tommy and Kelly, on the launch of your new Tommy Show 2.0.
Get on it, people. Share that app.
And folks, it's the news we've all been waiting for. The Tommy Show, it's coming back.
Live from DC, it's The Tommy Show. Broadcasting around the Beltway and beyond. Real fun DC. Starring Kelly Collis and Tommy McFly. Another hour of The Tommy Show starts now.
All right, fam, this is not a drill. We trained for this. We have some breaking news to start the show this morning. Maybe you weren't totally aware and totally interested in everything going on, but Taylor Swift's Lover album has come out, and we are continually following this story with team coverage. We have a correspondent in Nashville. We have speculation. We have social media. We have audio from Taylor herself, and we have Kelly Collis.
Pause for just 1 second. Before we get into Taylor Swift, I do need to do just a point of matter. I put it on the top of the show plan, but Tommy's not such a good reader.
No, I know you did, but I had to let everyone know that we're following the continuous story, and then we're going to...
I know, and I want to do all things Taylor, but I need to give a shout-out to our boys from Loudoun County that played last night in the World Series, and they lost pretty badly. It was actually a shutout. Mercy rule applied to them, and they are packing their bags and heading home today. So sad. Such a great run for them. They played 3 games in the World Series, and we're so proud of them, and I'm sure they learned a lot.
They learned, totally. And what an experience that so many young people didn't get to have growing up. It's just,
totally.
They're going to be all right.
I know they're going to be all right, but I just, before we get into Taylor Swift and dive into all the goodness, I wanted to just, I was watching that game. It was heartbreaking. Yeah. So... hopefully we'll get to see them in the wild. I'm sure they're going to be welcomed with open arms here.
There should be a parade in Loudoun County for them.
That's a really good idea. Do we know anyone over there?
I mean, we know Mayor Merkel in Herndon, which is like the border of Loudoun County. So I don't think that
she have good relations on the other side of the border.
I think potentially she should call her embassy in Loudoun County and see what they're planning and be like, as the monarch of Herndon, or I guess the democratically elected leader of the town of Herndon, she's willing to help them, with whatever they needed to make it happen.
Okay, now you can play your breaking news.
Oh, and you know what? Our pal Patricia, who works on our show and helps us out, has planned big style events, and she's been involved in like inauguration planning and stuff. So I'm happy to lend her services if we need to have that happen.
Okay, we should talk to her about that.
I'm sure she's totally down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's that kind of. She's ride or die. She's ready to roll. All right, back to our continuous coverage of the breaking news story this morning. And by the way, if you're watching us on our Facebook live stream or our Twitter stream or our YouTube stream, you're going to want to jump on the app, TommyShow.com/app, because we're not allowed to play music on Facebook.
Well, no one's allowed to.
Right, no one's allowed. Yeah, it's not just us. Mark Zuckerberg wasn't like, you guys aren't allowed. We, people aren't allowed to play music on Facebook, but we have licensing to play it on our app and on our live stream. So if you go to TommyShow.com/app, you're going to hear the fully enhanced experience of the Taylor Swift Lover album continuous coverage.
Yes, or you can wake up Alexa and say, enable the Tommy Show.
That's true. Or say, Google, talk to the Tommy Show.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all things you can do to hear the fully enhanced version. Are we going to our live correspondent in the field?
Yes.
First, we're going to go to our former intern, now Nashville correspondent, Sam. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm great. How are y'all?
We are good. As you were leaving us to head to Nashville to begin your schooling and just, blossom into the incredible woman you already are, you told us that you had a diabolical plan to become Taylor Swift's best friend. How is that going?
Yes, of course. So, as we all know, the album came out today. Super exciting. I stayed up till midnight to listen to it. It's great. Love it. It's a kind of secretly known fact that during the release week of her albums, Taylor likes to come to my local Target.
In Nashville.
So, yes, exactly. And that's literally a 10-minute drive from my campus. So, I made a plan. I am going tonight around 7:30ish and I'm just gonna do my shopping. I have a whole list. I'll just happen to be at the Target.
I gotta believe that there's others that are doing just what you are doing.
Oh, I'm so sure, but I don't know, because it's a gamble, because she has this pop-up shop in New York City for her line with Stella McCartney, and kind of worried, honestly, not gonna lie, that she might pop up there on her release day. So
see, I don't know though, because Taylor, she can be in New York 1 minute and then just hop on the private jet and be to Nashville within an hour or two, right?
Not even, probably.
Right, that's very true. I know for Reputation, I did more research on that. When she came to the Nashville Target to buy that one, she came 4 days after the album came out because she was doing SNL.
Oh,
okay.
Well, so I kind of have to deep dive, figure out what's going on with her.
So when you go down there tonight, just leave us an open mic message so we can get it over the weekend and find out how it's going.
Yeah, will do.
And Kelly will off the air put you in touch with her Nationals fans. And hear me out here, because that tribe of people were tracking tail numbers of planes to see if maybe Bryce Harper was leaving or if the Larners were buying a new player. And they had a way of tracking the tail numbers of private jets out of cities, and they were trying to triangulate where people were. So if anyone could find Taylor Swift's plane, it's the Nats fans. And I think this is a great way of bringing groups together.
I like that. There's probably some crossover fans there.
There's got to be.
Sam, so you listened to the album. Do we have a favorite song?
Okay, so...
Oh, boy.
I listened to every song. Like, in my dorm room, it was, like, super dark, and I was trying not to wake up my roommate. But my favorite, I think, right now is Paper Rings. It is so freaking cute. Love it.
Yeah, that's her album's all about her boyfriend.
Yes.
Yeah, it's basically the theme of the song is if I love you, I love bling, but I would wear a paper ring just to be with you.
Which is so adorable.
I know.
Yeah, I love it. It's such a cute little track. Like it's poppy, and I love it.
We're playing it in the background.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
I forgot about this one. We pulled 9 clips of the album to play this morning. I forgot about this one. I listened to the whole thing on the way in this morning.
Well, it's hard because there's 18 tracks. I guess there's a special track on the Target album.
Hey Sam, what do you feel about the Dixie Chicks song being a sad song and also not having much Dixie Chicks in it?
So I listened to that one and I saw that the writing credits were Taylor and Jack Antonoff, just like the two of them. So I do know the song is about something that Taylor has gone through. I'm willing to bet it's about her mother.
That's what they're saying on the internet. It's about her mother battling cancer.
Yeah, this is Soon You'll Get Better. Take a listen for a second. I mean, because you play banjo doesn't make it a Dixie Chicks song.
Yeah, sure.
I know, but I don't think we can make fun of it because it's about her mom being in the hospital, and it's kind of a sad song.
It's a very sad song.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much happiness on the album, though. Kelly, what did you like?
I really liked, if I were to pick one, probably London Boy. I mean, it's so poppy, so just happy-go-lucky. Obviously, it's about her boyfriend, Joe Alwyn, and their experience of living in London together, and it's really cute.
Driving on the left.
Yeah, but her still being this American girl. It's adorable.
I wonder if Meghan Markle is dancing to that song today.
Yep, maybe
right?
she
She's
is.
7 hours ahead of us. She probably has it already. She's like, Harry, get a load of this one. And he's like, hey, it sounds like us. She's like, I know, babe.
I guess that's what they're having.
You know what, Sam, who is joining us in Nashville, our former intern, senior intern Little Fox, is being very quiet this morning. You're not a big Taylor Swift fan.
I am not, but because I work here, I listened to the album on my drive-in this morning.
That's good. That's called research.
And what did you think as a non-Swiftie American?
I like it.
Yes.
I mean, I enjoyed her like early albums like Fearless and Taylor Swift and Red. Like I enjoyed all of the early albums, and then she kind of lost me about 1989 Reputation, but I'm back on board.
All right, there we go.
See, it's so funny because I loved Reputation because it had that little anger.
Because you're an angry person.
But then it had but it had love songs too. Like it had this nice mix.
Yeah.
Where I feel like this album she's really, really happy in her life.
Right.
No one's that happy. Everyone has. I mean, I guess they have the sad song about her mom, but no one's that happy all the time. Is that possible? I mean, everyone has a story that's like a little gritty, and then we'll make you cry, and
yeah.
But yeah, that's my only complaint.
I kind of enjoy that. It is just like super dopey happy for the most part. Like besides the song about her mom, I love that this album is just like a pop sugar album. She's just like, here's all the things, everything's so great, puppies and rainbows.
Glitter,
all of it,
yeah.
Unicorns and butterflies and cotton candy.
I know what I want to ask you, Sam. Did you see the Lover video that came out yesterday?
Yes, I did.
So
I love it.
The video is all about her and her lover. And it starts off with this little girl looking through a snow globe, and inside the snow globe is sort of like a little dollhouse, and then you zoom into the dollhouse, and it's her and her lover kind of living their life, having parties, hanging out, sitting on the couch. And then it ends with the two of them on the couch in their matching Christmas PJs with the little girl who's presumably their daughter.
Yes.
So that's kind of like really heavy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I kind of get it. It's like there's like the line in there that's kind of like, this is our place, these are our rules. So I kind of like it. That's kind of what that was giving me as the dollhouse. Was like very much like, and yeah, I think it was kind of sweet. It was like here's our gift to you. You know, we're this happy family. You know.
It was a cute video.
How many Easter eggs in the video did you catch? I mean, you should talk about all the visual things on our audio show, but how many Easter eggs? Because there were a ton of throwbacks and callbacks and foreshadowing in it too, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I noticed there was this one part of the music video where like there was a bunch of things flashing really quickly, and I think it was like things that were like on the album.
Yes. There were games that had the lyrics of some of the songs on the album, like board games.
Yeah.
Because that's what one does when you live together. You play board games, but whatever.
That's one thing.
Yes.
So,
yeah, that was the most like obvious. Like this is a clue.
I feel like, Kelly, back to the angry songs, I forgot that you existed as a good one.
Who do you think that's about?
And take your pick.
Yeah, I'm like, ex-boyfriend, Kim Kardashian.
Anyone, friends. But I do think that maybe in 2019, indifference is the new anger. Because I feel like
I like
where
that,
she
Tommy.
went from like angry songs, she just has like indifferent songs, and she's like, you need to calm down. I forgot that you existed. Like, you don't even get to rent space in my head and live rent free.
I love that you say indifference. I would look at it as hundreds of hours of therapy to get to that point. But yes,
anger coping mechanism is the new anger.
Yes.
In 2019.
Yes.
But I think that she's just like indifferent to that person, and indifference is like the worst thing you could be to somebody.
Yes.
If you're just like, ugh, whatever.
But it's also like the best thing you can be as a person if you can get truly to that point.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Taylor Swift. Way more evolved than all of us.
Well, Sam, keep us posted on your adventures down in Nashville, and I truly believe that you and Taylor will cross paths.
I definitely think so too. I'm putting it out in the atmosphere. It's happening.
And then you guys, as you're jet setting and being besties, please bring her to Kelly's basement.
Will do.
Perfect. Thank you very much. Sam, our former intern, joining us live from Nashville. I also appreciate that she, as a young college student, is up at 6 a.m. local time because it's an hour behind us in Nashville.
And she was up all night listening to Taylor Swift.
And we were like, hey, can you get up and talk to us? And I was like, the show's early. She's like, I'll be there. Let's do it. Also, we want to highlight Cruel Summer, too.
That's not.
Nope, that's not it.
Nope.
I labeled that one wrong. Hang on. Here comes Cruel Summer.
Like, no, that's the one about the mom dying.
At least he didn't play Bananarama.
There is talk that is a direct throwback to Bananarama. This song.
Yeah, it's the same name.
You're right, but since the album has a lot of the 80s flavor to it, that this was a direct sort of callback. That's the throwback to the video.
To Bananarama Cruel Summer?
No. To the Lover video. Those lyrics are in the Lover video.
Got it.
I'm way like getting weird on this.
I appreciate it.
Connection.
She gives us all the things. It's like the X-Files. That's Death by a Thousand Cuts. And by the way, if you're watching the live stream on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter and you're like, what are they bobbing their heads about? We can't play the music on a live stream on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube. It's a weird thing.
It's a licensing thing.
Kelly wants to start a trade association to fight it in Congress. But until then, you're going to have to go onto the app because this will play on the app all weekend.
We
so
can't
you can
even
check out
we can't even podcast it.
That's true.
I mean, because the licensing, it's a little archaic. Hopefully it will change one day.
Kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
And Taylor Swift yesterday was on Good Morning America and broke some news.
Yeah, so we love it when Taylor actually does a real interview instead of like having to pick up the Easter eggs.
Yes.
This is like in her own words.
I'm opening the show, so that's exciting.
Talking about the VMA Awards.
I don't know if I was supposed to say that.
Probably wasn't supposed to.
Probably, but I've done it now, so can't take it back.
And then she goes on, of course, the controversy that's been going on for the last couple of weeks about owning her music.
Oh, yeah.
She no longer owns the catalog of her albums before this current one.
Because Scooter Braun bought her record label, and he's theoretically been her nemesis for this whole time, because he manages Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande and has some Kanye West ties in the past.
Complicated.
Artists deserve to own their work. I just feel very passionately about that.
And so
one thing about this album that's really special.
Sorry, hang on, Taylor.
No, I was going to say, and so she goes on to say why this album's so special.
That it's the first one that I will own.
Hey, look at that.
Right?
Yeah.
Way to go, Taylor. We love her. I mean, I don't mean to knock the album. I didn't
think you were knocking the album.
Well, I like a little. Literally, when you listen to it, all I can think of is like pink and rainbows and glitter and hearts and all the things. That's what you hear when you hear her music.
Well, Kelly, someday, after enough therapy, you'll get to indifference.